Happy Monday. Y'all see the title right there. They need to fire the head coach. They do. I still cannot believe that the Ravens lost that game. After like being up 40 to 25 and then they was up 34 to 19. It's just crazy. I mean, how do you lose a game and you up 40 points? It's just crazy to me. Head coach need to be gone. Yeah, he need to be gone. But of course, he's not going to be gone because they so he's so cool with the owner. I mean, going into now, going into every game of the season, I'm going to say the Ravens can score 40 points, and then what's going to happen? Like if they score 40 points and lose again, I'm be like, damn. Like, so what's going to happen if they score 50 points? They score 50 points and the head coach, he got to go. I mean, I was able to kind of watch like the entire game, and I'm just like, okay, all you really doing is just stopping Josh Allen. His receivers can't get open if you stop him. He he opens the offense for Buffalo. So they stop him, then you stop the Bills. But I mean, Derrick Henry fumbled. That shouldn't have happened. Where was Mark Andrews at? Mark Andrews only had one catch. I mean, Zay Flowers, he had a good game, but it's just crazy. I mean, now I'm going into the next game. We home against the Browns. And gotta beat them. It's home. But man, I mean, you score 40 points. I mean, 40 points. If you score 40 points in college football, you bound to win. And I mean, on the road too. I don't want to hear nothing about no. They tied. It's the first game of the season. We playing at 8 o'clock. The weather was like 70 degrees there. It's perfect football weather. Why do it's like, why do you get tired? Why do you get exhausted on the first game of the season? The defense should have got fired up and stuff. Like it's you facing a team that just beat you in the playoffs. You should be more fired up to have more energy to beat them and stuff. Why why come out and just do the same thing? It's like they in the same thing. They don't want to change. They in the same thing. The team is the same team. It don't matter who they get. It's the same team, which is sad. I mean, cause shoot, if you score 40 points, you should win that game. You should. That's why I put the title of Ravens. They need to fire the head coach. They do. They need to fire him. What else is there? What other things do the coach need to do to show like he can't handle his job? I mean, yo, you on the road, and I mean, like when Hopkins caught that catch, I was like, that's it. They got 34 points. It was 34 to 19. Then they got another touchdown. I mean, it's crazy the amount of talent that Lamar has, and you still can't win a game and you score 40 points. So that's gonna let the whole NFL know, like, it's so many ways to beat the Ravens now. You could be up 40 points and come back. You could be down late 15 and come back. You can be up 7 and tired up, and that's the pressure. It's like if the game is tied up in the fourth quarter, it's just gonna be so much pressure on the Ravens. It's like it's like a it's like a mental mind thing. Like, they need to figure out a way to, I mean, just close out the game. I mean, you got Derrick Henry, you got all these running backs on the team. Why not take Derrick Henry out and put the other guys in so he can rest? Like, but at the same time, if Derrick Henry in the off season is walking up, climbing up hills, then you already know you carrying a lot of weight on you when you holding the football. You got people trying to hit you, and your job is to protect the football. You know, you've been. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he did a lot of fumbles in college or nothing, but you can't be fumbling like in critical times of the game. You know what I mean? You can't be doing that. You costing the team. And shoot, the defense. I don't know what the defense is doing. The defense just it's not what I'm accustomed to seeing. I've been a Baltimore Ravens fan for so many years, and if the offense says, "Okay, defense, y'all gotta win the game," the defense gonna win it. They would have that defense would have stopped Josh Allen, and I mean it would have been one of those like, okay, you know, 40-38. Okay, so the defense made a stand, and you scored 40 points. You went on the road. You made a statement, but now it's like you just shooting yourself in the foot. You starting off 0-1. Now you got the Browns. I mean, the Browns almost beat the Bengals. They got Joe Flacco. You know Joe Flacco would love nothing more than to come here and win. And Ravens be 0-2. And then I'd be like, it's the same as last year. Like, what has changed? But if I was them, I don't know what I would do. But I just wish the coach could get fired though. I mean, it's time for a change. I mean, where is the experience from everybody on this team? It's like the same thing. Everybody gets scared in the fourth quarter. I'm sorry to say, but I think Derrick Henry got scared in the fourth quarter. Like, you know what I mean? Like you running the football, like show. I mean, you showing us that you can be elusive and you can break tackles and all like that. But when we really need it the most, it's like the whole, just like I said down there, the whole team crumbled. They should have won. Should have been 40-25, just like that, or 34-19. And I mean, they can't stop. What's that, Jared Cook? They can't stop these receivers. These corners suck. They do. The players is not going to care as much because they make so much money. So they can come on the podium and say whatever they want to say. They making millions of dollars. It don't matter to them. But it's gonna matter when they be on those shows and people keep asking, well, how do you feel about losing to Buffalo? Y'all lost by a point. And what's that guy? Roquan Smith. He ain't doing nothing. Like, what is he doing? Roquan Smith ain't doing nothing. um, Kyle Hamilton. What is he doing? They paid him all that money, and he already getting injured. Like, what's that is crazy. How you already walking on the sideline on the first game of the season? Yup, welcome in, Shamai. I had to really talk about this. It's the coach should be gone. I was able to watch the game, and then I'm like, man, we're gonna win this game. Nope. You score 40 points and you lose. I don't get that. I do not get that. So what's gonna happen? They score 40 points on Kansas City. What, they just gonna lose that too? They score 41. See, that's gonna be in my head now. Y'all score 40 on any team, y'all can still lose. Y'all gonna have to score 50 points or something. Or 60. If somebody told me 40 points is not a safe number to win in football, I'd be like, what? Well, they better get it together. They better get it together. The Browns coming here. You lose to Joe Flacco, boy. I tell you, Lamar might have to sit down or something. Cause how can you how can you be out here doing what you're doing and you can't you know you can't win. Y'all blowing a 15 point. Yeah, 15 points. It was 40-25. I said that's crazy. It's 40-25. I'm sitting here like, okay, this game over. I'm get something to drink. I'm gonna just look at what was the last 7 minutes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at the last 7 minutes. It's it's one of those. It's a mental breakdown because they know they can win the game, but mentally they like, I don't know, like it happens so many times. Like we done been in this situation before where we got the league and then something happens and I mean shoot y'all need to start winning. That's what separates a Super Bowl champion from a playoff team. Super Bowl champions would have found a way to win that game because I mean that's just the difference. You gotta win the game. You up 15 points. Ain't like you up 15 points. Even if they score, you still up by 8. I was like, yo, this is ridiculous. But shoot, that's how they want to start the season. Guess what? If they get to the playoff, they're gonna keep saying the same thing. I remember when the Ravens was up 40-25. I'm telling you, they're gonna have to keep hearing that. They're gonna say it every. It don't matter. AFC champ division. They're gonna keep saying it. I remember when the Ravens up 40-25. That's what the media does. And they be like, they probably say, oh well, we. They say the same thing in interviews. Like they not mad. Lamar not frustrated. I mean, they get paid. To me, if 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 you can't win a Super Bowl with this type of a team, you ain't gonna never win a Super Bowl because Joe Flacco has won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, and he had lesser talent than this. Joe Flacco didn't even have the type of offense that Lamar has, and like that's why I don't get it. Joe Flacco had Anquan Bolden, he had Torrey Smith, he had Ray Rice, um, Dennis Pitta. Um, I mean, like he ain't really had that much on offense. He just made plays and he put people in position to win. I was like, man, if Joe Flacco would have had Derrick Henry, like it would have been different. Derrick Henry on one side, Ray Lewis on the other side, them talking on the sideline. It would have been different. Ravens probably, they probably would have won like, he would have been in more AFC championship games. I mean, it's like, what's what's there to fear about the Ravens now? I mean, you can come back from being down 15. Defensively, they don't, I mean, what do they do defensively? They only sacked Josh Allen one time. Kyle Hamilton signed that big contract, and he didn't do nothing. It's like I don't get it. I don't get it at all. If if you mean to tell me that Lamar got all this talent and you score 40 points and you still lose, and then it's like they put pressure on themselves. Yup, they do. I think I think the main I think it's the whole team. Yup, the whole team. I think it's the whole team. To start with the head coach. The head coach don't know what he's doing. The head coach is like is He don't know what he's doing. He getting out coached. I don't know who the offensive coordinator is, but it was one play. It was like 3rd and 24, and Lamar he had like 4 receivers, and then he just faked it. And I'm like, why do that? You got four, man. You can. It's just a play calling. I'm like 3rd and 24. You're not going to try to just throw the football like you fake it and try to run like that's. I don't get that. I think what they need to do, they need to put DeAndre Hopkins need to be in the offense more now. You saw what he can do, even with just that one catch. He's going to open up the offense even more. So they better put him in there because I mean you got all these stars on the team and you can't win. It's already a red flag in the season. It's going to be another one if they lose to the Browns at home. So y'all can they can take Joe Flacco unlikely. Shoot. Yeah, mess around and make it a close game. Yup. Be like, if you can't deliver at home to the Browns, then how can I have confidence in this team? Because it's like, you know, it's like the mentality is gone. Where's the winning mentality? Like, y'all can. I done seen so many games where they could come back and win, or just hang on and win. But I think the main cause is the whole team. Derrick Henry fumbling. Lamar he just needs to say like, look, I'm just gonna take the game over my damn self. Even Kobe said you gotta have that mentality of just wanting to win, man. Like the time is now, man. Like it is. The time is now. You gotta have that mentality like you wanna win. Like I said, you know all these players, everybody getting old. So you can't just think every year you're gonna be able to do what you do because every year is different. So I really I really hope they turn it around and shoot just close out the fourth quarter. I'm like okay, we got 40 points. I'm like we got this. Like it's 40 points. Nope. One or two things need to happen Sunday. Y'all need a game plan to blow out the Browns so y'all don't have to do as much and y'all can take players out. Because if it starts to be a competitive game where it's back and forth, then the pressure really gonna be on them. Deep that that defense looked like a high school defense. They wasn't doing nothing. Josh Allen was having his way with the defense. They wasn't doing nothing. They wasn't doing nothing at all. They only had one sack on them on the quarterback. They wasn't doing nothing at all. I mean, you paying all these players all this money to be an impact on the team. Roquan Smith, he don't do nothing. He just stand in the middle and just watch stuff go by him or something. I mean, of course, when they get home, they gonna get pumped up and all like that. But make the plays. I mean, that one that one player dropped the interception. Now I was like, if he'd have caught that probably would have made a little difference. But I mean, like I said, you dropped it, so can't really. We don't know what could have happened on that drive. But I mean, I just think the type of offense that they got, you gotta win, man. You gotta win. You gotta win. It's because it's always going to be something where you score 40 and lose. What's next? You going to score 30 and lose? They going. It's like they going to find ways, find different ways to. They find ways to let every team have a chance to beat them. I ain't lying. Every team that they play, they find a way to let them hang around. Yup. That's that's another thing. They always let a team hang around. And then when they see what the result is going to be, then they sit up there on the podium and be like, "Well, we didn't know this was going to happen." Like, yeah, y'all stop competing. I know if I was the owner, I would fire Harbaugh. He don't care about nothing. Steve Biscotti, whatever his name is, he don't care about nothing. You mean to tell me you can look at that game and be like, okay, I'm good with the head coach? I know I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. I would make some changes. He would have got fired today. I mean, how can you let him come back there and be like, oh, well, we just lost by a point. Oh, that's all right. That's what they probably did. They need to win some games. I mean, every team is getting better. Pittsburgh is getting better. They scored 30. They scored 30 points on the Jets. I'm accustomed to seeing Pittsburgh scoring like less than that. Like I said, they better figure it out because shoot, they gotta win. You trying to get to the playoffs, so you gotta win. I don't want to start off no 0-2. All these good teams out here, everybody trying to get to the playoffs. Shoot, they better start winning. You know? Every game ain't gonna be a every game is not gonna be easy because the mentality of winning is gonna be there with both teams. So defensively, they need to get better. Y'all y'all need to stop missing tackles in the open 1-on-1. I saw that right before they was about to kick the field. I'm like, he could have got a touchdown. I'm like, but the fact that they had all day to just chill, all day to eat a good meal, had some time to practice and train a little bit, and then get on the field and kind of what the heck? I can't do that to me. So things need to change though with the Ravens. I hope they do. I mean, it's some dedicated fans. I mean, everywhere. I see them everywhere. Things need to change. I hope they do change. Yep. I hope I hope they do. I hope they do change though. I hope things change defensively. And really, on the offense, they need to I don't know what's up with Keaton Mitchell. Like he always injured. Put that other guy in Ali or yeah, put him in sometimes. And where was what's that guy Justice Hill? Where was he at? Like seemed like it's just Derrick Henry. They need to draft somebody like what's that guy in Detroit, Jameer Gibbs. They need to draft somebody like him. I mean, shoot, he can turn the game around. They need to look at stuff like that. Yeah, yep, yep, he had 169. They had 143. Yep, they had a good game. Yep, Zane. I said, I mean, Rose, he came up. They came to play. Yep. I think I just think that at critical times of the game, they need to put in DeAndre Hopkins because it makes the offense more unpredictable because when he out there, you don't know who's gonna get the ball. Him, Bateman, Zay, and what Tylen Wallace. Where was that other guy? Where's Devon? Why they don't play him? I would want to get traded like Devontae Walker. He's just on the sideline. I wouldn't want to be on the sideline. Like I want to be out there. It's like they don't play the people that they draft. They just be on the sideline. Like why be on the team? I would want to get traded. Like Devontae Walker could probably be a good impact on another team because we don't use him. Like he probably like, all right, put me in the game. Like you could put him in the game for Zay Flowers sometimes. Let Flowers get because he gonna be running. It's like they burn the mess out of Zay Flowers. Then once he burned out, he'd be on the sideline. And then I'm like, okay, where another receiver at? Like y'all got Tylen Wallace, Devontae Walker. Why don't they put them two in? If you want Bateman to get some rest, you could put him or put another guy in. I just don't get it. So they better figure it out. Yeah. Like I said, it's good that football is back. I'm happy about it. They need to they need to turn it around. You don't want to start off 0-2. You want to be 1-1. Definitely don't want to be 0-3. So the the I think the team need to come out with a blowout plan for the Browns or something because you don't want to be 0-2. Mm-mm. I know Kansas City coming up, so yeah. I ain't even get started on that game. They better just beat the Browns. Yeah. They better beat the Browns. Or else I think they're in a world of trouble. Because then going into the third game, you probably like, damn, we lost the first two games. We scored 40 points. The Browns won. I'm telling you, to me, it's more than just, okay, we lost the season opener. That's the team that beat you in the playoff. I mean, it's good that they had good games, but at the end of the day, I want to see the victory. You know what I mean? Like Zay Flowers could have, man. Look, Derrick Henry could have ran for like 300 yards on the Bills if he wanted to, and same for Zay. They both could have had like 300 yards. I just want to see the victory. because that's what matters at the end of the day to me. The wins and the losses. Like, did you do enough to win? It's good for the effort, but shoot, you gotta win. You gotta have a winning record to get in the playoffs. And see now, they lost their head-to-head matchup with the Bills. So shoot, if they both had the same record and Bills trying to get like home field, it would give it to the Bills. Shoot, because they lost their head-to-head matchup. Yup. So it's the same for like any other team. I would rather for them to lose to an NFC team because it don't really matter like as far as seeding and like if they trying to like playoff seeding. But yeah, like I said, I think they should have beat the Bills. They might have to come back there in the playoffs now. Now they got two things to worry about in Buffalo. Um, Andrews fumbling and losing by a point. Yeah, scoring 40 and losing. And when it's 0-0 again, you got to start all the way over. And those 40 points in the playoffs ain't even gonna matter because it's a different type of a game. Well, so I hope not to get off of here. I hope they get it together though. But really, really wish the coach could get fired because if I'm the manager with GM, he would have got fired. And see, they don't want to do that because then they know it's going to be like, well, who going to be? It don't even matter who the next hit. He need to get fired. They need to get a college head coach who's like enthusiastic and who's running on the sideline with the team, and he just stand there and stuff. And I'd be like, yo, like are you really into the game? You just need a college head coach who can mix up the plays and stuff and probably get everybody involved. I'd be like, okay, that go Rashid Ali. That's the other running back. He put him in a jet sweep. He got about 20 yards. Look at that. It's just like they don't know how to get other players involved. But I hope they figure it out. And that's my thoughts for 33 minutes. I hope they beat the Browns. I guess I'll try to do this next Monday. I might start doing that. Like 20, 30 minutes just talk. Because sometimes I be wanting to say more in the video. But just rather just go live and talk about it. But they don't want to be 0-2. So they better beat the Browns, or else I think they're in a world of trouble because that 0-2 mindset is going to come back from last year, and then they're going to be like, damn, here we go again. Especially in the AFC this year, like everybody is more like, look, the Steelers won, the Jets scored what 30, they scored 30. I mean, you know, every team is coming up. The Jaguars got a new squad. They trying to they trying to come up. I mean, look at the Chargers. I mean, shoot, I saw that game. Shoot, what's that guy Herbert? Man, he just ran in there like he ran in like he ran for the first down like he's about to get his check. He slid in there like he getting the check. So AFC is loaded, so they better win Sunday because you don't want to be 0-2.